Clergymen of God in our midst, if you agree that you have pardoned us for coming, God be magnificent. Gentlemen, the chairman of our party, the chairman of PDP worldwide, home and abroad. Barrister.
My name is the Venerable Joseph Mweke, Town Chairman of Anambra State. Your Excellency, my question is, today in Nigeria, there is big pressure on the Christians. Some parties are going for one faith ticket. Some people have adopted a system whereby the government is placed on one tribe. If you become the president, what assurance are you giving people of Anambra State that there will be all inclusiveness in your governance? One, not to reflect the same faith ticket as we are seeing in the country. Two, not to make Anambra tribe of Igbo a third-class citizen in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Because we need the security of all of us so that when we vote wisely. Today in Nigeria, nobody is counted, and Anambra people are not counted in this present government. Thank you.
Thank you very much, man of God, very tall man. May you continue to be tall in the Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, the only way and the pathway for the Southeast to become what God has destined you to become is Atiku Abubakar. Ladies and gentlemen, may I invite Barrister Oke Ekwenezo, Barrister Mrs. Oke Ekwenezo, to speak on behalf of all the women leaders. Please, can we clap for her?
Your Excellency, the Waziri of Adamawa, Atiku Abubakar, you are welcome, sir. Let me stand on existing protocol. Your Excellency, I'm happy I'm seeing you here again in a town hall meeting like this. I remember the last time I saw you in a town hall meeting was when you were the Secretary General of the late Sheikh Musaya Radua. That was at Jonep Holiday Resort, if you may remember, Your Excellency. And today I am seeing you again. Welcome to Anambra State. I have two questions. My first question is, Your Excellency, I know you. I've always been following you because I know you are a pan-Nigerian. And I know what you can do. Your Excellency, sir.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
My question is this. promise us here.
One house, please. Thank you.
I want you to promise us here today what will happen to our state. Because I know we are going to give you all the support. Knowing your relationship with the Igbos, we will support you. I hope that the same support we will give you today I'm asking if we support you today, because it is from you that the Igbos will come in. Will you give the Igbos all the necessary support to get there?
Thank you.
That is my question. My second question is this.
Sorry. It's actually a jam question. One question. Please give her a round of applause. Clap for her. Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, we are looking forward that Anambra State will vote for PDP. And we women, I am talking for the women. It is what the women say I should tell His Excellency. We are looking forward that Iyom, the working senator we have at Abuja, is a ranking senator, very hardworking. So we want to be well promised, the Anambra State women, that Iyom will become the next Senate President of Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, next is Comrade Emeka Obi, National Youth Council of Nigeria, Anambra State Chapter.
To the youth of the greatest Anambra youth. Good day, His Excellency Atiku Abubakar. My question is very, very simple. First, I want to appreciate you for the belief you have for the Igbo race. Vis-a-vis your choice of vice presidential candidate. It has always been of Igbo race. We want to thank you especially for that. I want to thank Dikora. We know he's a man with capacity for inviting the council. My question is very, very simple. What is your youth policy? What are you going to do for the youth of Nigeria? What are you going to do for the youth of Anambra? Secondly, the issue of restructuring, devolution of power. We want to see your ideas or your concept, how you are going to marry these two together to ensure that the good governance that we are expecting from you is being delivered. Then, lastly, I've forgotten. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Clap for him.
Come. Where is this youth? Come.
Youth commander.
If I be a man of God that I am not, the spirit of forgiveness, forgetfulness, out!
Senator
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for us to listen to the golden voice, amiable voice of the next president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Okay.
All right. Please, they said we have town union leader, Professor Charles. Please, Uwadigwe, please. Thank you very much, Professor. Professor, please, 1 minute. Please, this is not a lecture series. God bless you.
Thank you, Senator. Your Excellency, sir, Waziri Adamawa, you're welcome to Anambra State, the light of the nation. Asatu kwenu. Asatu kwezuonu. Ikenga Anambra State. Your Excellency, you are welcome to the melting pot of Igbo land. This is the heartbeat of Igbo land. And we are happy that you remember to come here early enough to have this town hall meeting with us. We are happy.
I'm a professor and they said I should not give lecture. So straight to my question, sir. The Igbos have been involved with so many motions without movement. Now we want movement. We want to know, sir, if you do become president, because there are so many Igbo people all over this country, from Jada to Mayobelwa and wherever. We represent the 179 communities of Anambra State. And in each community, we are with the people and we know their pains. What they cannot say in the media, they tell us. And our greatest worry is, when you become president, what will become our fate? What will be the position of the Igbo man beyond vice presidency? We want to know so that we know whether we belong. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Do we want to listen to the voice of the next president? Now, student, the youth that spoke is not a student. Greatest Nigeria student. Greatest Baba. Incorruptible so. Ever militant so. Greatest of the greatest of the greatest. You know, Atiku is a Democrat, and he believes in democracy. So he said, allow the students to speak. So the president and the leader of National Association of Nigerian Students in Anambra will please speak for 1 minute. I'm your senior in the struggle. If you stay for more than 1 minute, I will collect the microphone. Of the greatest Nigerian students, fundamental teaching. I want to yarn. I want to speak. Sing. I want to say. Kuku. Temper. His Excellency. Before you, it's Comrade Oka for NS, the Nance Zonal Rep. It's Comrade Emeka Zelot, the JCC chairman of Anambra State. Yes. We have one question for you, sir. One, if you become the president of Nigeria, what measures will you put in place to make sure that our lecturers don't go to strike again? Secondly, sir, what other measures will you put in place to make sure that our tertiary institutions will not go moribund? Because there is high in price in our tertiary institutions. And what welfare do you have for the students? Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, the greatest community.
Please, can we clap for him again?
Clap for him one more time.
The word of God says, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth. When he finished his speech, did you hear what he said? He said, thank you, Mr. President. It shall be permanent. It shall be permanent. What the Lord has done for us.
I believe everybody in this hall is a PDP supporter. Correct? PDP, power to the people. PDP, power to the people. Thank you very much. I want to take this opportunity to respond to the 4 or 5 questions that have been asked. And I'm not going to assign any of the questions to anybody here. I am going to answer them myself. Okay, let's have some silence. Now, let's have some silence. The first question was, what assurance will I give to Anambra State that their interest will be protected? Yes, sir. First of all, you have your interest protected by the Constitution. What I can promise you is that I'm going to govern according to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And I do swear to that. Whatever is your entitlement as Anambra State, you shall get it. But don't also forget that I have a special relationship with Anambra State. So, if there is any special interest or extra interest for Anambra, you can be sure I will protect it and I will advance it. The second question was whether I will support an Igbo man to be Senate President or an Igbo woman to be Senate President. I hope you do know that the National Assembly is an independent institution of the government. Their processes are governed by their own rules. But what I can tell you, I can assure you, that the first 6 positions in the government, President, Vice President, Senate President, Speaker, SGF, and the Senate President, each will go to one of the zones. I am not going to have 2 in one zone. And I want you to hold me responsible and accountable for that. The unifier. There was a question by the youth. What do I have for youth? The youth policy. We have already pledged that we will have a youth policy of 30% participation in our government. That is the minimum. Because youth involves both men and women. And if you can recall, it is only the PDP government from 1999 to 2015 that has made this minimum requirement of 30% for youth in government and women. So that is the minimum I can pledge to you here. And I will want you to hold me responsible and accountable. Mr. President, the second part of the youth question was about devolution of powers, which some people call restructuring. Those of you who must have read my covenant in Nigeria should know that restructuring or devolution of powers to states and local governments is one of the 5 key programs of my administration. So definitely, devolution of powers will be implemented in our next administration. Thank you, sir. Will an Igbo man become a president? Why not? Is he not in Nigeria?
Why not? Come on, Haka.
The man sitting by my right or left, or what is Okowa? He's an Igbo man. If there is a vacancy, he becomes the president. Even if I travel, he becomes president. So, definitely. There is nothing stopping an Igbo man from becoming a president. And you said it here. At each occasion that I had to run, I had always picked an Igbo man. So that is to show my commitment to an Igbo presidency in this country. There is no zone on its own that can produce a president. You have to be in alliance with another zone. You have to work with another zone to achieve it. Just as I'm trying to work with Okowa now, so that I can be president, and it is also vice versa. So don't have this iota of doubt that an Igbo man cannot be a president. An Igbo man can and will be a president. I had occasion to address about the ASU strike. Certainly, I will not tolerate an ASU strike. And it's a question of payment of salaries. And the government has money to pay them their salary. But I know where the bottleneck is. Because I also own a school. I also own a university. In fact, from NASA, they have 2 universities. But we have never gone on strike for 1 day. This is because there is no bottleneck as far as their funding is concerned. But the funding of Nigeria university has a bottleneck. And I know where the bottleneck is. I will remove the bottleneck. So, I can assure you that if I am the president, or if you elect me as the president, we will do away with ASU strike. And you will go back to school uninterrupted until you finish your degree courses. You also, in the same vein, issue of students' welfare. Students' welfare is the prerogative of each university. So if your university has enough resources, of course, they will provide welfare for the students. But you must also remember that welfare should be considered very, very seriously as far as the life of students are concerned. So I want to assure you that these are all policies that we can look after, we can implement without any difficulty. So I want you to believe in our party because we have done it before. From 1999 to 2015, we have governed this country well. And this country has seen growth, it has seen prosperity, it has seen security. But ever since you people said you wanted a change, you have seen the change you want. It is now time for you to change the change. So I thank you very much for giving us this opportunity. And God bless you all. Thank you.